WWE source. Could have been a multitude of things. He could have been dehydrated. He could have been tired. He could have been fatigued. Could have been a COVID-related thing. Who the fuck knows? Or maybe he was just at wit's end and said, you know what? I'm just done. I'm just done. Walked into the crowd. He snapped a couple pictures with fans. He clearly was drug tested. Matt said, now all we do is wish him nothing but the best. And all we do is wait for his next move. He wants to go and make music. Go and make music. But there's been big teases not only from Matt, Jeff, but the Young Bucks. I mean, they got a picture of fucking Jeff Hardy on the top of their Twitter header. I mean, yeah, we get it. We know where Jeff Hardy's going. We know where Jeff Hardy's going. But let the guy celebrate the holidays. Let him do what he's got to do. And we wish him nothing but the best.
We now control objective Joe.
Harry Bischoff says that Jeff Hardy, he needs to get out of wrestling. I want to see him go to AEW, says Harry Bischoff. Says, and I quote, here's what I hope. I hope, Jeff, that if he needs help, if he has an issue, and we don't know, we're assuming, it's easy to assume based on Jeff's history. By the way, looked at the video footage from the match where Jeff walked out because I was curious. I hope Jeff gets whatever help he needs. I hope he gets out of wrestling. I don't want to see him go to AEW. I don't want to see him go back to WWE. I would hope, for just saying that Jeff doesn't want to go back to WWE or go to AEW. There's a time when in order to heal, in order to get healthy, and I don't want to sound like Tony Robbins, but he's only 40-something years old. He's young. He still has a whole lifetime in front of him. There's a point when you're struggling, you have these kinds of situations you find yourself in over time, and you've been struggling with the same issue over and over. Yeah, you have 6 months or a year where things are under control, and then you fall back into it again. You have to ask yourself, is it time to change my world? Is it time to change my environment? Is it time to change what I do for a living? Is it time to change where I put my priorities? Because if putting your priorities and being involved in this industry is at least not helping your situation and possibly making it more difficult, it's time to walk away. You know, it's amazing how a lot of people don't want to see him go to AEW like Eric Bischoff. You know, I don't think going to AEW is going to be a problem for Jeff. I don't. And I said this when I talked about this last week when this was a story. If Matt is there and he's on the roster with his brother, I don't think Matt is going to allow Jeff to fall back into that dark theater. You know, and I don't think Tony Khan would allow that to happen. And not when you have locker room leaders there like Cody Rhodes, Bucks, and fucking Eddie Kingston of old CM Punk, and Brian Dennison. You think with these men in this company that Jeff Hardy would ever fall back into that while on the road leave? I find that very difficult. Jeff goes to AEW. He's going to AEW to fulfill his one final dream of having one more run as the Hardy Boys with Matt. And nobody's going to take that away from him. Nobody's going to take that away from him. That's what he wants to do. That's what he wants to do. And he walked away because he wants to be back and close with this fuck. If I was Jeff doing in WWE, there's fucking killing him. They're pissing a fucking cup, bringing his alcohol fucking products to TV, calling him a fucking alcoholic on TV in a feud with Sheamus. They buried this fucking guy on TV for as long as you could possibly imagine. Then all of a sudden they want to push him because, oh my god, I got a big reaction in Brooklyn. Oh, 40-something-year-old Jeff Hardy's still over with the fans. Maybe if you get a one final run at it with Roman Reigns. Yes, that's all Jeff Hardy's good for. Yeah, let's get into Roman Reigns just like everybody else. And where does Jeff Hardy go back after he loses to Roman Reigns? Right back to being a fucking nobody. Jeff was out chasing for the 24 fucking title. 24/7 title. At one point. If he wants to go to AEW, who the fuck is anybody to tell him no?
No, you
And you don't think
can't
Tony
know
Khan is going to want to sign Jeff Hardy? Jim Ross has already stated publicly it would be foolish for AEW to not sign and pick up Jeff Hardy. I don't understand these people. Eric Bischoff knows everything. Eric Bischoff knows everything. He's talking about AEW ratings now. AEW is doing this wrong and that wrong and this wrong and that wrong. Why aren't you running the fucking promotion? Where are you? Got such a big fucking mouth telling Tony Khan what to do and what not to do. Where the fuck are you? Oh, that's right, you got fired by WWE. Tell me why. I was ready to give you a chance, buddy. I was ready to give Bischoff a chance. But Bischoff, we know why Bischoff was fucking at WWE. He was just interested in nothing more than a fucking side. You go, oh my god, yeah, he's gonna be running the SmackDown side on creative. Yeah, we got Paul Heyman, we got Eric Bischoff running SmackDown. And when the ratings went down to the fucking toilet like they are right now, who are they gonna blame? Eric Bischoff, come on. Brought him in to fucking use him as a fall guy for when things go bad, because Vince and Bruce certainly won't take the fucking blame for anything that's going on. Jeff Hardy's gonna do what he wants to do, and we should be happy with whatever decision Jeff Hardy makes.
Fish. That's together.
Monday Night Raw, shit. An absolute dumpster fire this week. 12-13 viewership, dips, E-Demo rebounds. This week's edition of Monday Night Raw saw its ratings come in at 1.5. Oh man, 1.5. 1.5, man. Jesus fucking Christ. 1.573 million views on the USA Network. This is down from last week. 1.599 million views each. Where that demo saw the average rating of a 0.39. That is up. The 0.35 show did it the prior week, which was the lowest demo rating the show has done in its history.
No, fish. Man,
It's amazing how you got these fucking geeks online, man.
no
Like,
motherfucking parachute.
AEW's dying. AEW's
The
dying, man.
parachute.
Yeah, well, why don't you take a look in your own fucking backyard and clean up your own shit before you start fucking pulling shit out on other people? Seriously. Let fucking Tony Khan worry about what stuff. Okay? It's amazing how people want to claim AEW's dying, but Monday Night Raw, they act as if it's not a fucking terrible program. The 18 to 49 demos saw the 3 hours come in as such 0.39, 0.40, and 0.37. Hour 1 did a 1.62, hour 2 did a 1.627, and the third hour, get this folks, a 1.474 million viewership. It's amazing. Raw ranked number 6 in the top 150 shows on cable for the night, which is up from the number 8 ranking last week at NFL Game. Of course, was at the top of the list and drew over 7.9 million viewers on ESPN. You know, it's getting more and more difficult to watch Monday Night Raw, and we all know the creative's terrible. They buried every single babyface on that show Monday night. They legitimately had Bobby Lashley beat Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, and Big E to get into the Day 1 WWE Championship match. And that is so mind-numbingly stupid. Like, if you wanted to add Bobby Lashley into the fucking match, just add him into the match. Why did he need to make everybody else that's in the match, including the WWE Championship, look like a blithering fucking loser?
Fish.
Yeah, but this is really creative writing from Bruce and Richard and T, right? Just add Bobby Lashley to the fucking match. Why are you taking your WWE champion and having him lose in a match that basically made no sense and did not need to happen? Whose fault is that by leaving Bobby Lashley out of the Day 1 fucking main event or the Day 1 show altogether? If you want to get Bobby Lashley, why didn't you get him into the fucking mix when you were feuding all these guys together from the very beginning? You basically fucked yourself by adding Bobby Lashley this late in the game. Now everybody else looks like a fucking loser. And I said on Monday night during the post show, if Bobby Lashley doesn't win the WWE Championship, Everything that you did on Monday Night Raw was a complete waste of fucking time. Seriously. If Bobby Lashley does not win the Day 1 WWE Championship match, the WWE title in that Fatal 4-Way, everything that you watched was a complete waste of fucking time.
Actually,
Everything. They've already made the ladder match that Seth Rollins won, a complete waste of time. But WWE doesn't expect us to remember that Seth Rollins won a fucking ladder match to get into this title match at the beginning. Why am I the only one that complains about this shit? I mean, do you like to look like an idiot while watching television or your favorite television show? Why is there such a problem with all out? The stupidity of these writers on Monday and Friday. Bobby Lashley is winning the match.
bitch.
He buried Rollins, Owens, and he beat the WWE champion on Monday night to get into this match. If he doesn't win the championship, then how does that make Bobby Lashley? Makes him look like a fucking loser. On top of everybody else already looking like losers.
Oh, God.
So stupid. And Finn Balor and Damian Priest lost their tag team match. Apparently, champions cannot find a way to win on this fucking road. Finn Balor and Damian Priest lost. United States champion loses.
Yeah.
Now he's been given such a United States champion for a tag team match and his team lose. It's a fucking Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode. Fucking kidding me. And Liv Morgan and Becky Lynch. I mean, I claim that the Liv Morgan run
Come on, man. Fly this motherfucker race.
Liv Morgan is not claiming that she wants
That motherfucker on the bottom and shit, man. Goddamn, let's go.
And this girl,
That was cute, that you
and girls very upset that she didn't win the match and Becky Lynch cheated. Liv Morgan wants her in Atlanta. And yes, please tell me that you're gonna win the title without telling me that you're gonna win the title.
Sound of your current position.
And do you think Becky Lynch is going into WrestleMania as a non-champion? Do you think Becky Lynch is going into WrestleMania without the World Mission? You got that.
Like
You
that.
guys are gonna be good. WWE is building Liv Morgan up for what exactly? How is this gonna make Liv Morgan look any better than what she looks like? Nobody's interested in Liv Morgan. No one. Everybody wants to see her succeed, but WWE's writing is not doing her any favors at all. And Becky Lynch, I mean, her fucking character is so goddamn awful. It is to the point where I walk away every time she's on TV. Or I mute the fucking television program when she's on. I can't listen to her. She is genuinely fucking terrible. Monday Night Raw was a dumpster fire. That's what you mean. Speaking of Monday Night Raw, Kevin Owens. Big news this week. Kevin Owens signs a new WWE contract. Fightful Select is reporting that Kevin Owens has signed with the WWE. A new multi-year deal was said by sources that WWE made Owens an excellent offer and that the company is over the moon about keeping him with the brand. Negotiations between Owens and WWE reportedly began in the fall of 2021. As previously reported, WWE has been featuring Owens as well as Sami Zayn a lot on TV in recent weeks because they want to keep them happy so they can sign new deals so they can keep them away from All Elite Wrestling. Fightful added that the feeling amongst the talent in AEW is that they did not think that AEW would realistically match the offer that WWE made to Owens. If Owens would have let his deal expire, then there would have been interest from AEW. In recent months, the Young Bucks have teased bringing Owens in since they had a history from their days in PWG as the Mount Rushmore faction alongside Adam Cole. Owens is currently in a senior program for the WWE Championship, where he will challenge Big E, Seth Rollins, and Bobby Lashley on January 1st. Now, WWE is reportedly paying Kevin Owens $2 to $3 million per year to stay with the company. Before the news came out, there were some speculation that Owens could have been headed to AEW Some wrestlers in AEW reportedly believe that while All Elite Wrestling would have been interested in signing him, the promotion would not have made a matching offer to Owens at all. Dave Meltzer reported on the Wrestling Observer Live this week that the new deal is 3 years and Owens is being paid $2 to $3 million per year. Meltzer says this, and I quote, he signed a 3-year deal with WWE. I believe it was actually a couple of weeks ago when this happened. I'm sure there'll be more on it this week, but it's a very good money deal. I think the feeling was that it was a better deal than he could get in AEW. It's a $2 to $3 million range per year, end quote. Meltzer added that Owens did get a no-cut clause put into his deal so the company can't release him before his deal is up. This amount of money puts him amongst the top-tier list of highest-paid people in the company. Top wrestlers such as Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar are making above $5 million per year. Now, I didn't really know that before I actually read this live on the air. I didn't know he got a no-cut clause put into his deal so the company can't release him before the deal is up. If he actually negotiated that, then he is the smartest man in the entire club. So he can't get cut. So we are guaranteed in writing that Kevin Owens is going to be a part of WWE programming for the next 2 to 3 years, which makes him signing this deal the fucking smartest thing he's done in his entire career. This is the smartest thing he's done in his entire career. Easy money. Easy money. This amount of money does put him in the upper echelon of wrestlers like Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins. WWE reported Winter Rotunda for his great in-ring work and ability to captivate audiences with his creepy character feed. He received a huge money deal to stick around with the company before fans knew it. He was released. He was looking for new opportunities. We now know just how much of that big contract Bray Wyatt was getting. In this week's Wrestling Observer newsletter, Dave Meltzer compared the new deal signed by Kevin Owens to the one that Wyatt signed. In doing so, he revealed the terms of Wyatt's final contract. Meltzer says, and I quote, $2 to $3 million a year range is so blinding to people they sign, not realizing it's a 90-day contract that renews every day at WWE's sole discretion. It's how they got Wyndham Rotunda. He was going to get $3 million for a year term. So $3 million a year for the next 3 years. They wanted a 5-year. He held and said no. They issued up towards 4. He jumped at it. But it's still a 90-day contract. And with the higher number, it takes less and less to trigger a release. Now, why did Kevin Owens sign with WWE instead of exploring options with All Elite Wrestling? Kevin Owens actually came out and publicly said this himself as to why he signed with WWE. He says, and I quote, I'm just going to say that it still ends on January 31st, but not 2022. I'm going to be there for several years. The 37-year-old Kevin Owens explained the decision was pretty easy because it really was the best thing for my family. When it comes to that, it's always a pretty easy decision. WWE has been my home for 7 years, so I have a sense of belonging. Basically, I spent most of my career there. When you look at all the wrestling companies I wrestled in, WWE, that's where I've been the longest. That's where I need to be for the next few years. That's how I felt, and that's the decision I made. And the backstage reaction to Kevin Owens signing with WWE, Michael Select has heard from several WWE wrestlers instead about the re-signing. The news was received unanimously in a positive light from those people. It was said that Owens is well respected and liked within the locker room. One wrestler referred to him, and I quote, as a good moral compass who cares about the safety and well-being of others. Another person said Owens is deserving of a huge deal for any number of reasons. WWE sources said that they were pretty sure as of 2 weeks ago that Owens was going to resign with the company. The media outlet has also heard from several people in AEW regarding the news. Most everyone was happy for him and believed AEW would be on the table with
Oh, this bitch came out inside.
Owens is said to maintain good relationships with many people there. One source said that anyone who knows Owens understands that his priorities are with his family first.
This is Battlefield like right here.
You know, it's not that confusing of a situation. You know, I think us as fans, we get things. You know, we sometimes don't look at how the wrestler is feeling, or what the wrestler or the talent is thinking. We only want what we want as far as what we think is best for them. I know a lot of people want them in AEW for a variety of reasons. I know everybody wants them in AEW to join the Young Bucks and Adam Cole and do all this shit on AEW television, but when it comes down to it, the thing is, if Kevin Owens went to AEW, how much of Kevin Owens would you be seeing on television? You do realize that AEW right now, and I'm sure Tony Khan knows what he's doing. I'm sure he got all those day one contracts coming up. He's going to free some people at the end of the year. You know, how much of Kevin Owens would we be seeing on AEW television? We would probably go right back to the Adam Cole situation. Everybody is complaining about Adam Cole joining AEW and how he's made a terrible, terrible decision. He's feuding with Orange Cassidy. He's feuding with the Best Friend. He's kissing the Young Bucks on television. This guy was a fucking big man in WWE. Triple H made him the fucking #1 guy in the company. This guy was having fucking match of the year after match of the year. Now he's on AEW television. Kissing fucking Matt Jackson. And wrestling Orange Cassidy. And Willie. And not doing Adam Cole-like things.
Oh, come on. I had his ass.
These people don't have the patience it requires to watch somebody with the talent of Adam Cole get where he needs to go. It's all about the fucking journey for me, man. If you don't think AEW is about long-term booking and you're not ready and willing to invest in long-term booking, then stop fucking watching the show. If Kevin Owens went to AEW, it would have been nothing but complaints after complaints after complaints after.
Listen up.
Oh, Adam Cole is this. It would be the same thing with Kevin Owens. Oh, Kevin Owens is not the way he used to be in WWE. He's now a joke. Oh, he's wrestling Orange Cassidy. He's doing this, he's doing that. Nobody would appreciate Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens should be around. People would find some way to cut him down. People would find some way to bitch and moan about what Kevin Owens is doing in AEW and how it doesn't measure up to what he was doing in WWE. You know it was going to be. Kevin Owens signed a 3-year contract at $2 to $3 million a year, and he included and asked for a no-cut clause. How many people on that roster have that included in their contract? How many? I don't know about it. Everybody should be asking for a no-cut clause. Everybody. He doesn't want to be out on his ass after hearing all these promises of grandeur from WWE, only to be released in a fucking year. Because WWE doesn't require him anymore, it doesn't value him anymore. I don't give a shit what Kevin Owens does. I just want Kevin Owens. You know the greedy part of me? You know when my greediness comes in? And this isn't really greediness, this is something that we should really expect from the creative fucking team of WWE. With somebody with the talent of Kevin Owens on their fucking roster. You know what I want? As a fucking fan, I don't give a fuck where Kevin Owens goes. He goes to Raw, he goes to SmackDown. You know what I want as far as Kevin Owens in WWE? I want him to be treated like the fucking guy we know he should be treated as. That's what I want. You got Kevin Owens on your roster for the next 3 years. I don't want to see Kevin Owens shows every fucking week. I want to see Kevin Owens doing what he does best. So many times this guy has been given a push and then had it scaled back. Given a push and had it scaled back. And he's in this fucking midst of just zero need. Kevin Owens shows here. Kevin Owens shows here. He's going to Raw for a fresh start. He's going to smack out for a fresh start. Kevin Owens is the one guy every single draft or shakeup that's been moved to the opposite brand every single fucking time. Why is that? Because WWE doesn't know what to do with him. That's what I want. That's what the selfishness in my head of Kevin Owens does it. I want him to be treated good. I do. I want him to sign this deal and support his family, but I also want Brian to take care of him as well. Will they? I don't know. I don't know. But we as fans don't have to worry about his well-being anymore because his contract is ironclad. It's 3 years and that's it. And he got.
Objective, Charlie.
Good for him. Good for him. Everybody should be asking. But my question is, and this is not for Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens signing this deal, I don't believe him at all. I mean, I was given a no-cut clause and $2 to $3 million per year to stay put in WWE and support my family the way that he's going to be supporting us. I would sign a fucking deal too. I would turn that down and go to AEW. But the thing is, and this is what I find most bizarre, does WWE really value Kevin Owens? That's what I want to know. If WWE is valuing Kevin Owens, then WWE would have given Kevin Owens the platform to be a main event act for years to come. Kevin Owens has been treated as a hard act for all the time he's been
There is
there.
an enemy soldier south of your location.
He's not the prototypical guy that WWE puts at the top of the card. He's a great hand. You can put him in a feud with anybody and it's going to be great. You can put him in a main event role and have him go up against any of the world champions, it'll be great. But the last feud with Roman Reigns, that did not sit well with me at all, man. That feud with Roman Reigns, if you look at all of the Roman Reigns feuds that he's had as Universal Champion outside this last feud right now with Brock Lesnar, the one with Kevin Owens was my personal favorite. It was my personal favorite.
South of your
And I remember so vividly when talking about this feud and watching these guys just feel it in the ring, matches that they were giving us. I said WWE doesn't realize that they have a main event guy in Kevin Owens after this Roman Reigns feud and don't follow up on him after this Roman feud. Kevin Owens is never going to be where we want him to be in WWE. And what did WWE do? It was all on them. He proved that he could have. He proved that he could be in the ring with somebody like Roman Reigns. He looked better for it. And when Roman Reigns was done with Kevin Owens, where did Kevin Owens go?
west of your current
He
location.
went
There is a
out
hostile machine gunner.
and doing Kevin Owens shows and didn't really even get much of anything to do with it. WWE failed Kevin Owens. And this is the one thing that sticks out to me. Does WWE really value Kevin Owens to give him $2 million per year? Why did they pay Kevin Owens all people $2 to $3 million a year? You know, he's 37 years old. This is a company that is absolutely as hypocritical as they come. We can sit here and fucking be as happy as pigs in shit, Kevin Owens, taking the money and supporting his family. Great. But we as fans worry that over the next 2 to 3 years, is Kevin Owens going to be treated creatively just as good? Is it going to be worth the $2 to $3 million a year that WWE's paying? I don't know. Maybe they prove me wrong. Maybe they prove us wrong. I have no fucking idea. But WWE, as hypocritical as they are, he's not really somebody that looks the type of guy that they want to push. He's definitely not in the age demographic when WWE has made it very abundantly clear that they want to get younger. They cut over 200 fucking people over the last 2 years for the same reasons of budget cuts. Meanwhile, they're throwing money around, $2 to $3 million a year to sign fucking Kevin Owens. Do they really value Kevin Owens enough? I don't think so. What was their real motivation to keep him on the fucking brand? What was their motivation to keep him on the brand? That's what I want to know. Did they just do it to keep him away from AEW? Do they realize that they have very dire problem right now in the company, and AEW is really the place to be. Oh no, we don't want to lose any more talent until he's gone.
Okay.
Kevin Owens should be treated as a main event guy for the next 2 or 3 years. Is this finally going to wake up WWE? That's what I want. I don't think so. I think they're taking Kevin Owens' brand.
The advised objective Bravo has
I
just
think
been
Kevin Owens
destroyed.
might be a main event guy. I honestly think they kept him around. Jesse, yeah, absolutely. My favorite moment in Raw history is Kevin Owens winning the Universal title thanks to Triple H. That was a great fucking moment. That was a great moment. I would absolutely think that's probably my favorite moment as well. I would even say, and this just comes from my love for Triple H's NXT. Kevin Owens feuding with John Cena. And you never seen anything like that. So,
Yeah, boy.
He destroyed John Cena on his debut night, stepped on the United States Championship and held up the NXT Championship. To me, that's a symbolic fucking moment right there.